Every morning, more than 8 billion people wake up to a new day. Some wake up with excitement. Most wake up with a question they rarely say out loud. Is this really the life I wanted? We wake up, check our phones, rush through traffic, meet deadlines, chase success, and repeat the same routine again and again. But somewhere between our ambitions, our responsibilities, and our endless search for more, a quiet question begins to appear. What is the purpose of all this? We live in the most advanced civilization in human history. We have more technology, more information, more opportunities than ever before. Yet many people feel more distracted, more anxious, and more disconnected. Perhaps the problem is not that we know too little. Perhaps we have forgotten something ancient, something simple, something deeply human. Thousands of miles away, on a chain of islands surrounded by the Pacific Ocean, Japan has preserved a different way of looking at life. Not a promise of endless success, not a shortcut to happiness, but a collection of philosophies built around one powerful idea. How do we live a meaningful life? These philosophies survived wars, natural disasters, economic struggles, and generations of change because they were never about controlling life. They were about understanding it. This is the Japanese philosophy of life. Ikigai, the reason to wake up. Imagine reaching the final chapter of your life, looking back, and realizing you spent years climbing a ladder only to discover it was leaning against the wrong wall. For many people, the greatest fear is not failure. It is success without meaning, a life full of achievements but empty of purpose. Every day, people chase a future version of happiness. I will be happy when I earn more, when I get promoted, when I finally have enough. But enough keeps moving. The destination changes every time we get closer. The Japanese discovered a different approach. They called it Ikigai, a reason for being, a reason to wake up every morning. Ikigai is not simply about finding the perfect career. It is about discovering what makes your life meaningful. In Okinawa, an island famous for the long lives of its people, many elderly residents continue their daily activities long after retirement, not because they are forced, because they still have a reason to contribute. A fisherman connected to the ocean, a gardener feeding neighbors, a grandmother passing traditions to younger generations. Their secret is not avoiding aging. Their secret is staying connected to purpose. Because sometimes people do not grow old when their bodies become weaker. They grow old when they lose a reason to move forward. Your Ikigai does not need to change the world. It can be simple. Raising a child with love, helping someone who needs you, creating something beautiful, making one person's day better. The world asks, how much can you achieve? Ikigai asks, why does it matter? Because a meaningful life is not measured only by what you accomplish. It's measured by the reason behind your actions. But purpose alone is not enough. Because dreams do not become reality through intention, they become reality through action. And Japan offers another powerful philosophy, Kaizen, continuous improvement. We live in a world obsessed with instant transformation. We see overnight success, rapid wealth, sudden breakthroughs, but we rarely see what happened before the success. The early mornings, the failures, the doubts, the thousands of small steps nobody noticed. Nature has always understood something humans forget. Nothing meaningful appears instantly. A tree begins as a seed. A mountain is shaped over time. A masterpiece is created through countless small movements. Kaizen teaches, do not try to become perfect. Try to become slightly better than yesterday. One page read, one skill learned, one healthy choice, one small improvement. Because life is not changed by one dramatic moment. Life is changed by the actions we repeat. A single drop of water seems powerless, but millions of drops can carve through stone. The same is true for human potential. Small actions become habits, habits become character, and character becomes destiny. Do not ask, how far away is my goal? Ask, what is the next small step? Because motivation disappears, excitement fades, but discipline remains. One day, you will look back and realize the moments that changed your life were not the big decisions, they were the small choices you almost ignored. But improvement does not mean becoming flawless, because the search for perfection can become another form of suffering. The Japanese understood something deeper. Life is beautiful, not because everything is perfect, but because nothing is. This is Wabi-Sabi, the art of finding beauty in imperfection. Cherry blossoms are beautiful because they do not last forever. An old tree is beautiful because time has written its story. A weathered temple is beautiful because it carries memories. One of Japan's greatest examples is kintsugi. When a ceramic bowl breaks, most people see something ruined, but a kintsugi artist sees a story. Instead of hiding the cracks, they repair them with gold. The damaged places become the most valuable parts. The damage is not erased, it becomes part of the beauty. Imagine seeing yourself the same way. Your failures, your mistakes, your painful memories. What if they are not proof that you are broken? What if they are proof that you survived? Your scars are not weaknesses, they are evidence of your journey. Wabi-Sabi reminds us, nothing lasts forever. Nothing is completely finished. Nothing is truly perfect. And that is exactly why life is precious. You do not need to become someone without flaws. You only need to stop believing that your flaws make you less worthy. Life will not always be gentle. There will be moments when plans collapse, dreams disappear, people leave, and the question changes. It is no longer, how do I create the perfect life? It becomes, how do I continue when life becomes difficult? The Japanese call this strength Gaman, the ability to endure difficulty with patience and dignity. But Gaman is not pretending pain does not exist. It is not hiding sadness. It is the quiet decision to say, this hurts, but this will not destroy me. True strength is not revealed when everything is easy. It appears when nobody's watching. When you wake up after disappointment and choose another day. When you fail and try again. When life pushes you down and you quietly stand back up. Sometimes the greatest victory is not defeating the world. It is refusing to give up. But endurance teaches another lesson. Sometimes strength is not only knowing when to continue. Sometimes it is knowing when to let go. Humans spend years fighting reality, replaying the past, asking, what if I had chosen differently? What if things had happened another way? But the past does not listen. Time does not move backward. The Japanese phrase, Shikata ganai, means it cannot be helped. It is not surrender, it is wisdom. It teaches us the difference between what we can control and what we cannot. You cannot change yesterday. You cannot control everyone around you, but you can control your response. Peace does not come from controlling everything. Peace comes from accepting what cannot be changed and focusing on what still can be built. Life creates an illusion. The illusion that there will always be another chance, another conversation, another moment. But later is never guaranteed. The Japanese philosophy of Ichigo Ichie means one time, one meeting. Every moment happens only once. Even if you meet the same person again, that exact moment will never return. The same emotions, the same circumstances, the same version of yourself. Never again. The ordinary moments we ignore today may become the memories we treasure tomorrow. So slow down, listen, look around, because life is not waiting somewhere in the future. Life is happening now. Most people are physically present, but mentally somewhere else, thinking about tomorrow, remembering yesterday, missing today. Zen teaches a simple idea: be here, now. When walking, walk. When eating, eat. When drinking tea, drink tea. Life is not waiting for the perfect moment. This moment is the only one we truly have. After exploring these philosophies, a pattern appears. Ikigai teaches us purpose. Kaizen teaches us growth. Wabi-Sabi teaches us acceptance. Gaman teaches us strength. Shikata teaches us peace. Ichigo Ichie teaches us appreciation. Zen teaches us presence. Together, they reveal one truth. A meaningful life is not created by one extraordinary moment. It is created by thousands of ordinary moments lived with awareness. Perhaps the secret Japan has protected for centuries was never really a secret. Maybe a good life was never about having everything. Maybe it was about appreciating everything. Tomorrow morning, before the world demands your attention, pause, take a breath, look around, ask yourself, what gives my life meaning? What small step can I take today? What beauty have I stopped noticing? Because the greatest philosophy of life may not be about becoming someone extraordinary. It may simply be about becoming fully awake to the extraordinary life you already have. This is not a lesson about becoming someone else. It is a reminder to return to yourself. This is the Japanese philosophy of life, and this is the art of living.